Hey, it's Angie with News OK.
And Becky.
And Becky is a registered dietitian and the Oklahoman's food columnist, one of our wonderful food columnists for the Oklahoman. Okay, so today we are on location. We are at Vito's Ristorante, which is an amazing Italian restaurant. We're talking, though, about how you can eat out and still stay healthy, right?
Yes. Angie, there are so many things that people can do to be able to eat out and still have very healthy, low-fat meals.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about some things that can make a difference with that.
What's an easy suggestion?
First thing that comes to my mind is at the beginning of the meal, often you'll have a salad. Simply by ordering the dressing on the side, you control the amount of dressing you're getting that way. It makes a huge difference.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so as we dive into the menu here.
Now, one of the things you have to think about is how foods are prepared and the ingredients that would likely be in those foods. Let's see here. I am a fish eater. I love fish. I look at this St. Peter's fish. It says sauteed in tomato, basil, shallots, capers, white wine, and garlic.
Oh, nice.
What looks good to you?
Now, I'm looking at the pasta, but obviously pasta sometimes gets a bad rap. It can be pretty fattening. So I'm going to ask her to see what we can do to make it maybe a little less fattening, a little more healthy.
Absolutely.
Okay, girls, what looks good on the menu?
Oh.
What can I help you with?
Kathy, I'm looking at this St. Peter's fish. Would you tell me about how that's prepared?
Sure. The St. Peter's fish is actually a tilapia, very mild, healthy white fish. And what we do is we lightly flour it, and then we saute it in olive oil, just a little bit, little drizzle of olive oil, and then we finish it off in the oven. And then I saute fresh tomato, basil, shallots, garlic, and a little bit of white wine. And then a little bit of Parmesan, maybe not even just a sprinkle, because I don't put salt in it. So I think it already has enough salt. So I do put a little fresh ground pepper, and then I just pour that over the fish when it's done, and it is the healthiest dish, I think, on my menu. I love it.
Oh,
it's one of my favorites.
Sounds wonderful. I do want to ask you about one thing. When you say saute in a little bit of olive oil, you mean like a teaspoon or less?
Probably a little bit less than a teaspoon.
Okay, so that really is just a little.
Yeah, and it's olive oil too, so it is a good fat.
Okay, okay. I think that's what I'd like to order.
All right.
Okay, well, for me, definitely, I want the pasta. I'm looking at the title of this one. It's called Fat Tony's Pasta Special. So
named after my Uncle Tony.
There we go, there we go. But initially, I look at that and I think,
and he was pretty fat, so
it can't be healthy then. But tell me how you can help me make it healthy.
Okay, first of all, you can substitute the whole grain pasta. And then, the sugo, my red sauce is actually, it's not fattening. Red sauce is really healthy for you with lots of tomatoes, there's garlic, there's a little bit of onions in there, there's no added fat. And it just cooks down and cooked down. It cooks for hours, and it is absolutely delicious. Now, you do not have to have the meatballs or the sausage if you're trying to watch your weight.
Okay.
And then, our portions are kind of big, but hence the Fat Tonys. So if you want, I do have a lot of customers that say, hey, can you wrap half of it to go?
There we go.
Only eat half and then take the rest. A lot of people take doggy bags out of here. So it's all about portion, right?
That's perfect, because then I can get it to go and eat it for lunch tomorrow.
There you go.
Absolutely. There we go. Okay.
Now it's going to come with a couple of house salads, which if you're really watching your fat intake, we could do the dressing on the side. My Italian dressing is extra virgin olive oil and red wine vinegar. Wow. Very healthy, but there again, you could have it on the side.
Yes, let's do it.
Wonderful.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll get started.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Doesn't it look fabulous?
Yes.
Angie, I was just thinking, we actually, between both of our lunches, we have things from nearly every group on my plate.
Nice.
We do. From the whole grains, we've got our whole grain pasta. Then from the protein, you've got the chicken, and I've got the fish.
Nice.
We have vegetables. We had our salads. And then we've got the steamed vegetables and plenty of tomatoes.
Yes.
We could add a little bit of yogurt and fresh fruit, and we have something from every group of my plate.
Yes. And my plate obviously used to be my food pyramid. So that's what she's referring to, just in case you don't know. Oh, this was amazing.
Well, girls, thank you so much for coming. It was such a pleasure to have you.
Yes,
Come back anytime. You're always welcome.
Oh, definitely.
Thank
Vito's
you.
is amazing. It's such a great Italian restaurant.
Thank you.
Now, if people aren't familiar, tell us where you're located.
Vito's is at 7521 North May. It's in the Lakeside Shopping Center. So come on and check us out.
Yes,
There you
definitely.
go. And you guys have a good day. Thanks
We'll
so
be back.
much.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye-bye.
Wow, well, this was great. As you can see, we have finished our plates. Well, okay, we have a lot in our to-go boxes, which is great. We're so excited because that's going to make for another meal, another healthy meal. But if you need some tips, if you're thinking to yourself, you know what, I want to eat out and not have to worry about a lot of fat and a lot of, unhealthy type food dishes and stuff like that. Well, Becky Varner has some great tips and ideas in her food column. Just check out the Oklahoman in the Life section for Becky Varner's Recipe for Health food column, and she'll give you all kinds of great tips on how to eat out and still stay healthy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angie.